Hello guys, the chair's really small, so that's why it took us a while to spin, but let's not worry about that. My name is Ricky, and behind the camera is Bree. Hey Bree, how you going today? She's always in a happy mood. So me and Bree are friends from university, and we're both studying Bachelor of Commerce together, and by all means, she helped me get over the line of statistics. This is our YouTube channel. We're going to be talking about different ideas. We're going to be doing videos that are going to empower people and build a stronger community, because that's really important in terms of this is what makes people thrive, being with other people together and actually doing very fun things. Looking forward to all the videos we're going to make and all the things that's going to excite us. And if you're wondering about all the content we're going to have on here, it's going to be about health, life, nutrition and goals. And that's going to be entertaining. We're no self-help gurus. We're just a bunch of 18 and 20-year-olds that want to live a really awesome life. And we're going to do this through making different videos that have great stories, sharing great ideas, or just both of us, me or Bree, talking in front of the camera, or both of us together and just doing really cool things and making this really enjoyable for you. Stay tuned for more, as this journey is going to get really exciting. Yes, so right now I'm sitting in IKEA, which looks like my own couch, my own living home. Very nice music coming out. Now let's talk about a bit about me. So I'm 20 years old. I currently last year had an absolutely crazy year living in Israel, both in Tel Aviv and Jerusalem. Traveled with people from around the world, and I lived in America in the redneck country, went to a summer camp. So that's my life story in a nutshell. Because once I finished high school, I just packed my bags and went to Israel for a year. Greatest year of my life. Loved it so much. Got addicted to traveling and got a perspective of what's it like living in a country that's not yours and you're not yours. As well as that, you really experience what life can truly be, of the adrenaline you get every day, and at the same time, it's an adventure. So I had roommates, I've had friends from America, Canada, Mexico, South America, Europe, South Africa, and of course in Israel. Definitely that's what I did, and since coming back, it's since coming back to Sydney at the beginning of the year, I'm how can I go out and live the craziest life? Or as Tai Lopez refers to, the good life, in terms of your health, wealth, love, and happiness. By the end of the day, I want to look back when I'm 90, saying that, shit, I had a really crazy life. I did the coolest things, and it was full of adrenaline and excitement, and I never wasted a minute of it. Even if it's you put so much work into day in, day out to get to where you are. So currently I co-own an e-commerce store with a guy I work with, who's been making his own organic products for over 20 years. They're all sugar-free, dairy-free, gluten-free, wheat-free, soy-free, flour-free, grain-free, yeast-free, and he's been consistently innovating, and the testimonials he's gotten from them are incredible. Try them first time, I'm just wow, if this gets to the whole world, there's going to be so much change that's going to happen. The people's health going to get a lot better, people are going to be spending less money, being more affordable, and people can enjoy their lives more and be more sharp with their thinking. And already today, it's actually working. And there's traction coming in. The e-commerce stores bring sales already. And I even had one today when I was driving. And when my phone dinged the ching from Shopify, I was yes! It's going to be a very exciting future now as I'm doing that, and I'm making videos with Bree over there, who's filming right now. Bree will be joining us in the videos later on. I have to say, over time we'll get a lot better at speaking in front of the camera, get more confident and much more clearer, and saying less words that actually have a lot more value. And also, if you want to know more about the organic market, you can there'll be a video coming up very soon where you can learn about it, where I'm going to give you a tour of it. And secondly, if you want to see some of the products we have right now, look up petesorganicmarket.com, and we do free shipping over $50. And also when you're there, check out the testimonials to see what I'm actually doing that's contributing to the society and making people better than they are now. So I just changed rooms right now. You see I had a red couch before, not red anymore. It's a nice grey couch. Very casual, very sleek. So now, back to topping. So what are my goals? So firstly, what I want to do is, ideally my first goal is essentially I want to get like a backpack. I want to get like a big backpack and just travel around the world for a few years. Because through traveling for a year, it just changes you as a person. And when you do more of that, you grow dramatically in terms of actually you become wise, you become smarter, you become self-aware, and you become much more knowledgeable. I want to bring the world together in terms of like build stronger communities of people where, you know, we side our differences and we just come together as one, that like we have so much more in common in terms of interests, hobbies, thus be focusing more on the positive of like what brings us together and what are the solutions out there. And that definitely comes in the part of actually making people healthy and cutting out all the BS marketing that there is about how expensive it is to be health and people getting ripped off by retailers, middlemans. I want to provide like original products that constantly get better and better all the time, or even my own products I make that actually benefits people and their health. But the long-term value is going to be there in terms of like, you know, we're providing like products to communities, societies, as well as services that actually are always constantly getting better, innovating, and that's actually benefiting your health. So you don't need to put chemicals, toxins, you don't need to have dairy, you don't need to have a lot of things because like it's not needed. It may get addicting, but we just don't need it. In saying that, I'm definitely not vegan. I still love eating meat, and that's something we've been eating for millions of years as part of traditional cultures. So in saying that, obviously I love organic meat and I prefer always meat. Love it, always support it. That people can do what they want. Even if they want that stuff, like don't want the meat, that's fine. We can still go the extra step further to provide like all like nutrients for someone to live a healthy life. All the needs and wants. That's what Pete's Market aims to do through adding nutrients and making food like nutrient dense. And even if it's like the simplest things that we have every day that we consume, just put all those nutrients in because we're needing them. And it's actually not that expensive to do, and even do it the same price, even cheaper. People are gonna love that. And it's just something they can afford and they can be healthy. That's a win-win just for the whole like society. So back to my goals, I want to be a multi-billionaire. Not just because money, like that's not important, it's more the process, the game, the journey, the hustle for it. But the billionaire is not more important. I want to get also a billion people like who are make them really healthy and provide affordable health products to them. Also solve the poverty issue in like the world. Why should someone struggle? Like we don't need to struggle because of like the 1%. Not at all. When you give that power back to the people. And I'm just excited like how this turns out, because when I do another video like this on the track, I'm going to be much sharper in talking about what I want and saying specifically and having better ideas of like how to do things. Because when you look back, experience and skill and knowledge is super important for like anything like to do. Because you become smarter, you become more knowledgeable, and then it's like, man, you look back and you're like, wow, that's really simple to do. If you guys have any suggestions or any advice you want to leave for me, just click down in the comments, and looking forward to reading them. So now, let's go into the next room and to talk about how I'm actually going to reach those goals. Firstly, my business, Pete's Organic Market. So what I'm going to do with that is I'm going through rebranding right now, so then I can make the products we make much more appealing to like the wider audience. So the first step is to focus on Sydney. Then the next step, then continue to grow the business up across Australia, because you don't want to go too big too quickly. And if you go for everything at once, then you're going to like crumble straight away because the infrastructure is not there. Then after that, I want to get Pete's Organic Market over to America, start growing it to different countries, do different talks, meet different people, travel around the world. And the way I'm going to go and travel the world is through making this business successful. So that's how I'm going to do it. Even if it's like, I grow my businesses, I make these videos like this, and I grow a big community. not through like some shitty self-help gurus think they're gurus but they're actually not, but just being real and talking about different ideas. So also on a side note, Pete is looking for cafes to sell his sugar-free, dairy-free, gluten-free, wheat-free, soy-free, flour-free, grain-free, yeast-free, and also vegan, organic, no chemicals or toxins like products such as chocolate crackles, spirulina bars, turmeric bars, like really dense chocolate cakes. He's looking for people and cafes to like resell his products to their own customer base. Please send me an email at ricky@peteorganicmarket.com or send us an inquiry at peteorganicmarket.com/contact us and choose the form that's appropriate. Hey guys, I'm on another cushion and oh my god, this is so pretty. But anyway, I just want to say thank you very much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. You coming and just watching like me talking about my goals, me being funny, and just about life in general of like what I want to achieve. Then stay tuned for more content that's going to be at Pete's Organic Market down at 711 Allen Street, Waterloo. So if you guys want to know more about health or just any other topics that interest you and that interest me as well, please leave in the comments below and I'm happy to do a video and talk about those topics. Thank you very much.